So today, George Honeyman's on the verge of joining Hull. George has been an absolute fantastic young player at Sunderland Football Club, coming through the youth system, and I want to wish him all the best on his future endeavours wherever he may go. I think he's been a brilliant ambassador to Sunderland Football Club, and he's a Sunderland fan through and through. He loves Sunderland. Sunderland's in his blood. But at this moment in time, it's time for him to move on after what's happened over the last season. He joined Sunderland at the age of 10, and then he's had, in the first team, 83 appearances and 12 goals. So he's been at the club since 2004, which is really a massive time of your lifetime, from the age of 10 to the age of 24, to spend at one club. It's time for George Honeyman to spread his wings and try and grow as a footballer. Grow with it, get the confidence back, what he used to have. Because I'm sure he's lost a bit of confidence over last season. Captaincy was never his forte for me. It should never been given to him for me. He's a lovely young lad, young man, doing absolute fantastically well at Sunderland Football Club for me. And I wish him all the best if he makes it back to the Championship. I mean, to be honest, he did take a lot of stick last season as captain. I personally thought he shouldn't be captain. I would like him to stay at Sunderland Football Club. It'd be a good super sub. But it's time for him to move on, and I wish him all the best. I hope he has a fantastic season wherever he may go. If it's at Hull, I wish him all the best at Hull. But now we don't have a captain at Sunderland Football Club. So which player should we have as captain? Me, personally, I'll tell you mine in a bit, but there's a few candidates. We've got Grant Leadbitter, John McLaughlin, Max Power, Aiden McGeady, Chris McGuire, and Jordan Willis. Let's start off with Chris McGuire. I don't think Jack Ross is 100% sure he wants to start Chris McGuire every single match. There's something there somewhere. So you don't want a captain who cannot play most of the matches. And we know what Jack Ross did last year with George Honeyman. He insisted on playing him every single game he possibly could because he made him captain and he wanted to stand by his laurels. And regardless what happened on the field, he was always in the team sheet, George Honeyman, and he was always playing because he was the captain, unless he was injured. Right or wrong, hopefully Jack's learned, but I don't think Chris McGuire, for me, is captain material. Aiden McGeady, I feel that I want Aiden McGeady to concentrate on scoring goals, concentrate on providing assists. I don't want him with the burden of being the captain, trying to drive the team on. I don't think it's like a winger sort of duty for me to be captain. I want him to solely concentrate and focus on scoring wonder goals, scoring goals, providing goals. And at the age of 33, I want him to relax and enjoy his football, which could be his last season of football at Sunderland Football Club. Yeah, and just enjoy his football, enjoy the twilight of his career at Sunderland Football Club. Don't take the burden of being a captain. Let the shackles off and just score some fantastic goals in McGeady like he did last year. Next up we have Max Power. When Max Power first came to the club for the first few matches, I thought he was an absolute fantastic player, a great asset. Then he started getting red cards, then his confidence went, then he went into his shell, then he was a different player for me. Then he's in and out of the squad, in and out of the side, and he come good towards the end of the last season. I think he's a vocal character. Could he be captain? I think he probably could be. I don't think it's Jack Ross's choice as captain, and he's not my choice as captain, even though I wish him all the best. I think he's going to have a good season this season. I think he's a great player. I love his determination, his drive, and his ambition. And he gives 100%. Sometimes too much. That's why he went into his shell. But we want the old Max Power back before he went into his shell. But just learn to cut out the little misdemeanors now and again, and he'll be a great midfielder. Could make a massive impact this season, Max Power. Then we got Grant Leadbitter. Now, as it's already been mentioned on one or two other videos, Grant Leadbitter, for me as well, doesn't make it into my first 11. I think Grant Leadbitter would make a fantastic coach at Sunderland Football Club, bringing the young kids through, teaching them the ways. I think it's going to be a great asset to Sunderland Football Club in a coaching role. and the subs bench as well. He's still a good player. He hasn't got the legs to do what he used to do, and for me, he doesn't start in my starting 11. But he's good enough for the sub, and he's good enough for a coaching role all day. And I'd love to see him some capacity at the club in a coaching sense. It would be a great asset for Sunderland Football Club, because again, he's through and through Sunderland. Now John McLaughlin in goal. John McLaughlin's a great character. He is quite vocal. He's not one of the most vocal keepers I've seen around the block. But he's a really good keeper, good shot stopper, getting good at crosses. His distribution is what he needs to get better at. And that's what he needs to concentrate on this season, his distribution only. I don't want to see him as captain. I think he make an okay captain. But I don't like goalkeepers as captains. I don't like midfielders as captains. I don't like strikers as captains. I like to see a good old-fashioned centre-back as a captain. You know, your Tony Adams. That's why I think Jordan Willis will make a fantastic captain. Lead the back line. Pass the ball out to the midfield. Let the midfielders have no burden. None of the burdency of being a captain. Let them play the football. Let them find the assist for the strikers. Let them just concentrate on keeping the ball, winning the ball, and scoring goals and assisting the attackers. Simple as. That's for me. That's midfielders and attackers role. That's why I think a good centre-back. Jordan Willis, he's had captaincy at Coventry, 190 odd games at Coventry, great age, 24 to be captain. He's a strong individual, great mind. I think he would make a fantastic captain at Sunderland Football Club. Now that is my personal choice at this moment in time. But we've also got George Dobson. But I don't feel that Jack Ross is going to start George Dobson. I mean, I hope I'm completely wrong. And I hope he's fit as a flea. And I think he will be. He'll be fit as a butcher's dog. He'll be really good. But I just don't think that Jack Ross will start him at the beginning of the season. Unless he makes him captain. And I think he'll do a great job as well. But like I said before, if it was my choice, it'd be Jordan Willis, a good old centre-back as captain. You know, leading from the back and being able to communicate with the midfield and the forwards. Not like a keeper who's stuck at the back, kind of get up the box. I want to say Jordan Willis is the captain who could do everything. And he'll make a great captain. But my second choice, young George Dobson. Again, he can play centre-back as well. So for me, he'd be an ideal captain. Whether he's too young, I don't know. But he's had a good season at Walsall. I say a good season in his personal sense, but not in the club sense. The club got relegated. But him himself, he was their best player. And the fans liked him as captain. Liked his passion, his drive, his box-to-box, his ability to win the ball, good tackling. He's like a young Lee Cattermole. But like I said before, without the red cards. So there's my choice. I want to go for Jordan Willis. Like to say Jordan is captain. What's your choice? What do you think? Who do you think should be captain? Leave down in the comments below. And what's your thoughts on George? Are you happy he's going? Or would you rather see him stay? Personally, I think he's was a great ambassador for the club. I liked him as a player. I think the captaincy weighed him down last season. Took too much on his shoulders. He's not a vocal lad. And I think that sort of, for me, he couldn't shine last season. And that's what, I hope he shines at Hull or wherever he may go. Because he won't be captain of that club. But I tell you what, I hope he has a great season wherever he goes. This is to you, George Honeyman. A nice glass of water. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel, and also SFC Fan TV, new channel starting this weekend. We've got people around the ground who's going to interview the fans. Please make them feel welcome. If you don't want to be interviewed, don't be rude, just say no thanks, and they'll leave you alone. But if you want to, speak your mind, have your say, get on the camera on the SFC Fan TV. It's going to be a good up and coming channel on the Sunday after the match, after the Oxford match. I'm going to be in a panel at the pub. I'm going to talk about the match with some clever, intelligent lads. Not thick like me. Probably going to show me up. So, I'll see you on Saturday at the vlog. Sunderland versus Oxford. Like I said before, we're going to win 3-0. See you later. Sweets for my sweets, sugar for my honeyman. He gets the ball, he can score a goal.
Sweets for my sweets, sugar for my honeyman, we'll never ever let him go. Oh, fuck.